You know, when you spend as long as I have talking about money, you start to realize something odd. Every story we tell about finance, risk, trust, greed, hope, it's already been told 1,000 times. Not just by advisors, it's told by filmmakers. Because cinema is the purest mirror of human behavior, and money is just the prop that reveals who we are when the lights go down. So tonight, forget spreadsheets for a bit, forget compliance manuals. We're going to look at 5 films, very different worlds, very different messages, and find the financial truth hiding inside them. And if you catch yourself grinning while you earn your CPD minutes, don't worry, it's allowed. Let's start with a gold pocket watch, a promise, and one of the most uncomfortable stories ever told about a trust. There is a moment in Pulp Fiction where a soldier brings a small watch to a boy. He explains that the boy's father died in a prisoner of war camp, but he made sure this watch survived, passed from one man to another until it could be delivered home. It's grim, it's tender, it's absurdly human. And yet it's also the cleanest example of an absolute trust you'll ever see outside a CII textbook. Think about it. We have a settler, the father, who clearly intended the property to be held for someone else. We have a trustee, the captain, who accepts the duty to protect it. We have a beneficiary, the son, who one day will receive it. And the subject matter, that old watch, tangible, specific, impossible to confuse with anything else. That's the 3 certainties in living colour: intention, object, and subject matter. No paperwork, no legalese, just human commitment. A promise that transcends death, war, and frankly, decency. Why does it matter? Because every day when a client signs a trust deed or hands you their savings, they're doing exactly the same thing. They're saying, here's something precious. I can't protect it forever. I need you to. Trust law isn't about documents. It's about belief. That scene reminds us that fiduciary duty isn't an abstract principle. It's a sacred transfer of faith. And in our world, where digital signatures and online platforms make everything frictionless, that human element can quietly fade away. When I teach trusts, I often say the real test isn't whether your deed meets HMRC's definition. It's whether the settler would still recognise their intention 5 years later. Would they still believe that the person holding their assets truly gets what they were trying to achieve? That's the essence of what that pocket watch story shows us. Trust survives because somebody chooses to be trustworthy. All right, deep breath. Let's move from war stories to the open ocean.